Hey Chapman, I wanted to leave you some feedback on essay one. Um, I like the scenes that you're or the scenes and the themes that you're working on in this paper. Um, I like I like the setting of this paper being this haunted house. The details that you give there are pretty interesting. Um, this is sorry, I'm looking at this detail again. This is so interesting. Um, and then I also like this idea of, you having this really, short-sighted, I guess, question posed to you that made you irritated and kind of gave shape to you, your identity and your outlook and your perspective. Um, so, and I also like the descriptive detail at the beginning of the essay as well. I think you captured your family home quite well. There's a couple of things that I want to talk to you about. I think to make this thing stronger. So, you, I think the anchor that runs through the essay is you want to talk about how these experiences in the house, but also the experience at school, really shaped who you are. And that's an idea that you repeat several times throughout the essay, but we don't really know what that thread exactly is. So I think instead of repeating it multiple times throughout the essay, um, consider how you can introduce that idea earlier and allow it to be a thread that kind of runs through the essay. Because at this point, while I like all the mini narratives, at this point they kind of still feel a little like disconnected. And I think that instead of broadly hinting at this shaped me, right, instead focus in on the theme, right? So if it's perseverance and perspective, right? How can you hint at that much earlier, and with these mini narratives, have that wind through them, to kind of create this clearer thread, this clearer anchor throughout the essay. Um, Another thing is, one thing that you want to try to avoid is addressing the reader directly, like in these statements like this. Like, I get that, like, you're talking to me directly, um, but what you want to do is do your best to not rely on what I call announcement transitions, where it's like, and now I'm going to talk about this, like you literally type that, or you'll have to wait. Instead of saying that directly, allow that to just naturally occur in the writing, right? Um, so it'll bring a new level of sophistication to your writing if you learn to not lean on those announcement style language. And so, like, my best feedback for that is to allow the ideas in one paragraph to help you transition to the next, right? I call them idea transitions, and we'll talk about them soon. So yeah, that's what I really want. This is what I'd like to see if you decide to revise this, is thinking about, well, how can you allow that thread to run more clearly through the draft to connect all the loose pieces together. And I think that you can get there. All right, thanks.